king of the colorful faces. Deep in the thick, steamy rainforests of Central Africa, where the ground is alive with insects and the canopy hums with bird songs, lived Mbara, an old mandrill, known far and wide for his brilliant painted face of blue, red, and gold. Mandrills are the largest and most colorful monkeys in the world. Their faces and rumps glow with bright colors, a sign of strength and dominance. The brighter the color, the more powerful the male. Mbara was once the ruler of a horde, a group of over 100 mandrills, with females, infants, and young males under his rule. But as with all mandrill kings, time weakens the strongest warriors. One day, a younger male named Bakiri, with fresher colors and sharper fangs, challenged Mbara. In mandrill life, males leave their birth groups once mature and roam the forest alone, only joining hordes during the breeding season. Battles for dominance are fierce, but rarely deadly. They slap the ground, bare their teeth, and display their faces in colorful, roaring challenges. Mbara accepted the challenge. They clashed, slapping, biting, and shrieking through the forest. But Mbara, feeling the weight of his years, submitted. Bakiri rose as the new king, his face now glowing brighter as his status changed. By life in the rainforest, Mbara, now a wandering loner, roamed the rainforest's dense undergrowth. Mandrills are omnivores, eating a mix of fruits, seeds, fungi, roots, insects, small mammals, birds, and even frogs. Their strong jaws can crack hard nuts and shells, and they use their nimble fingers to dig for bugs in the soil. Despite his exile, Mbara still found comfort in the familiar sounds of the forest. The mandrill's world is loud, full of grunts, screams, and barks used to warn, threaten, or gather the horde. In the rainy season, food was plentiful. In the dry season, they had to roam far to find figs, roots, and underground fungi. Mandrills rarely hunt large prey. They prefer scavenging and foraging. Predators like leopards, eagles, and pythons were always a threat, especially to young mandrills. Mbara had survived many close calls, using his powerful canines, longer than a leopard's, to defend himself. Home the next generation. 1 year later, Bakiri's rule was challenged by yet another young male. Mbara, watching from afar, knew the cycle would never end. But he saw hope. Young infant mandrills learning the ways of the forest, mothers grooming their babies, teaching them to climb, forage, and watch for snakes. Female mandrills stayed in the horde all their lives, forming strong bonds, often grooming each other, raising young together. Mbara knew that though kings changed, the forest never stopped pulsing with life. In his old age, he accepted his place as a roaming elder, a colorful legend of the rainforest. And as the sun set, painting the jungle gold, Mbara roared into the night.